You are capable of so much more than you ever thought possible. There is so much within you, so much potential, so many possibilities that if you could see what is in you, oh my goodness, your mind would just explode because it's that great. It's that vast. It's that amazing. You, my friend, are not a drop in the ocean. You are the entire ocean in a drop. What does that mean? It means that everything, all of the qualities that you need, all of the potential that is, all of the love, all of the joy, all of the peace, all of the abundance that you need and desire, it's already in you. You're not plucked out of the ocean and just, oh, woe is me, I'm just some little drop. No. You have all of the massive power of the ocean in you. You're not just a drop of the ocean. You are the ocean in a drop. That's good news for you. What does that mean? It means you can have the life you deserve. It means it's possible. It means that you don't have to strive or seek to become something. It means that you already are everything you need to be. Now, what this means for you, though, is you do get to release it. Doesn't mean that you just stay where you are and your circumstances never change and, oh, that's good enough. That's not what I mean at all. What I mean is if your circumstance never changes, it doesn't diminish your infinite worth. It doesn't diminish the value of you simply being you. It doesn't mean that you have to do anything or accomplish anything or become anything to be infinitely valuable because you already are. It doesn't mean you have to grow or develop or awaken or become enlightened in order to be a spiritual being, because guess what? You already are. It doesn't mean you have to be more kind and more gentle and more loving to be a loving being, because you already are. All of that is already exactly who you are. And you just have to release it. You just have to let it flow. That's all there is to this thing, is letting it out, releasing these things that you are. You don't have to try to become. Simply be. It's that simple. You don't have to try to obtain. Simply have. It's that simple. Let me tell you, when you really grasp how amazing you are, when you start operating from a place of worth and of value and of esteem, the whole world changes. There's a famous quote that you've probably heard, and it says that we don't see the world as it is, we see it as we are. Well, I want you to begin to see you as you are. See yourself for who you truly are. And you are kind. You are generous. You are loving. You are at peace. You are joyful. You are abundant. You already are all of these things. You just have to perceive it. And if you couldn't perceive it, you wouldn't be watching this video. If you weren't ready for this information, if you weren't ready to expand your consciousness to the realm where you recognize who you truly are, you would have never come across this video. But because you are watching right now, you are ready to embrace the fact that you are perfect. Yes, you are perfect just as you are. You're not lacking anything. You don't need to become anything. You don't need to do anything. You already are everything you ever need to be. Because you are infinite. You are infinity itself. You are God in this human form. Oh my gosh, if you knew who you were, you would be amazed. I stand in awe of who you are because I see you. I see your worth. I see your value. And I honor all of that because you are divine. You are a miracle. You are infinity itself, and I am amazed by you. Are you amazed by yourself yet? It is so important that you get this ingrained deep within your heart. Don't just let it rest in your conscious mind. Like, that's great. If you get it there, then mission accomplished. But I want you to go deeper. Go to your subconscious mind. Get this ingrained subconsciously. Get this into your unconscious mind. Get this to the place where it just is your reality, where you don't have to try to achieve to feel valuable. You don't have to try to be loved in order to recognize you are love. We're not meant to fall in love with each other, though I have fallen in love with you. We're not meant to try to show each other love. We're meant to be love. Nothing more, nothing less. If you follow the scale of consciousness, which I teach about often, you'll notice that love is right there in the center. At the level of 500 is love. At 540, you get to unconditional love or joy. And guess what? You are already in that conscious state. You're already there. You just have to awaken to it. You just have to realize that you're already a high vibrational being. You already are. But here's the thing, right? All vibrations are always present. Which one are you tuned into? Do you see yourself as worthless, as not enough, as needing to do so much more to be worthy of love and respect? Or do you see yourself the way I see you, as someone who is freaking awesome? I mean, amazing, like the bomb.com, .org, .o, all of them endings. Do you see yourself that way yet? Well, I need you to love yourself the way I love you. I need you to see yourself, to value yourself the way I value you. I value you more than any other substance on this planet, because I recognize you're one with every substance on this planet. I value you as much as I value God itself, because I recognize you are God staring me in the face at this moment. I recognize that you are one with my Creator. I recognize that you are one with me. I recognize that, and I want you to see it. So I hope that you are inspired. I hope that you are inspirited. Spirit is simply the way that we perceive or our purpose or our value or a principle or our guide or that thing which gives us vigor and oomph, the thing that pushes us forward. That's all spirit is. So I hope that you are inspirited, inspired by these words that I have shared with you. And I hope that you don't just take them as, oh, Will is feeling happy today. He wants me to smile. I hope you don't just take it that lightly. I do want you to smile, though. Your smile is beautiful. I want you to know that. But I want you to also recognize that this is real, that this is from my heart, that this is something that I need you to get, because I need you to recognize your worth. Because when you recognize your worth, you operate from a place of esteem. And when you operate from a place of esteem, being kind is effortless. Being generous is effortless. Being love is effortless. When you really recognize that that is who you are, it doesn't become a task. I've heard people say in the past, oh, I'm not God. I'm not Jesus. Oh, you try Jesus, don't try me. I've heard all of that. And I want them to know, baby, you are Jesus. You are God. You have everything within you that Jesus demonstrated on this planet. And you are capable of being everything that God said you are and more. Jesus even said that greater works you will do than he did. Why? Because we continue to evolve and expand. And as we continue to evolve and expand, more becomes possible. The more that happens, the more that can happen. The more you forgive others, the more you can forgive others. The more love you are for others, the more love you are for others. There's no limit to love. There's no limit to kindness. There's no limit to generosity. There's no limit to compassion. These things don't run out. And there's no limit to your worth. It's not determined by the car you drive or the house you live in. It's not determined by the clothes you wear or even your physical shape. It's determined before you even manifest it in this realm. It's determined because you exist. It's determined because you chose to be here. It's determined because you were chosen to be here. You see it? Do you feel this? Recognize that you're not just a drop in the ocean. This world isn't swallowing you whole. You are the entire ocean with all its magnificence in a drop. And everyone you encounter is the ocean in a drop. And everyone you encounter is God looking you in the face. And everyone you encounter is love manifest. So carry that with you. Live from that place. And know that I love you. Love yourself. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.